Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make the yummiest hummus on the planet. One thing you need to remember with cooking or making stuff to eat is that because it's composed of organic matters, things that are cultivated, you can have these chickpeas that are a little different from another batch, because it depends where they were cultivated, depending what they were, when they got picked, etc., etc. So whenever you make something, you have to kind of taste it as you go and adjust, either with salt, lemon, whatever, but you have to kind of go with the flow. You can't just go by the recipe. So the recipe is a good guidance on how to get to the end result, but you really have to kind of trust your sense of taste and season the end product as you see fit. So with that in mind, we'll start with making tahini. Now this is my secret, is that you got to make the tahini sauce first, because if you put the garbanzo beans or the chickpeas together with the tahini paste and the liquid, the tahini paste doesn't get emulsified as well as if you would do it separately. So highly recommend that you first do the tahini sauce, then add the chickpeas. So let's start with that. So I'm gonna start with about 2 tablespoons of tahini. And the thing with tahini is that the ratio is about 1:1. So 1 part tahini paste, 1 part water. So I'm going to add some water here. And I'm going to use my favorite immersion blender to emulsify it. Perfect. Now I'm going to switch the blade on the blender, and I'm going to use the chopping one. And now I'm going to take a nice small pan, and I'm going to dump the tahini in it. Great. Now the next step is to add the garbanzo bean, and this is a can of garbanzo bean. About 15 ounces, 439 grams, 450, 500 grams, just about that. I'm going to remove some of the liquid to a separate can. Stir for later, and move the garbanzo bean to the pan. Now we need to use 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So 1/3 of a spoon of cumin. So 1, 2, 3, and these are all 1/4 teaspoons. A pinch of salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So cayenne red pepper. So something like this. Now if you like it less hot, put less. But I like it a little spicy, so that's what I do. And now we're gonna puree this. At this point, we're going to add half a squeezed lemon. Now don't worry if your hummus looks wet. This is perfectly fine. It's gonna harden as it goes in the fridge over a few hours. So half a lemon. So now at this point, stop and taste it. Good. And this is supposed to be the consistency. It's supposed to be a little liquidy because really, this will thicken out. So now we're done. Now, if you really want, you can add a really tiny pinch of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. But really, that really depends on your taste. So just tiny amount. Move it to a canister and put it overnight to chill. Alright, so now we're going to transfer it to this canister. And you see how nice and fluidy this thing is. Nice, creamy. And in the next batch, if you decide, oh, this turned out to be too liquidy, then next time put less liquid. And there you have it. Now when you serve it, sprinkle a little bit of paprika on the top. This works really great with cucumbers as a dip. Not only is it tasty, but it's really good for you. And there's no preservatives. You know what you put in it. It costs really cheap to make. And as you can see, it took less than 10 minutes. Really less than 10 minutes. One thing I forgot, if you like some olive oil on your hummus, you can drizzle it afterwards. That would taste very nice as well. If you like this video, please thumb up, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.